What's up? Now today we're going to be looking at the top 5 worst zombie maps in Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, these aren't like the worst, well, I would say they're not all the worst of the worst maps. Below, like 3 and below are really bad and they're sort of the worst of the worst. But before that, these aren't really like the worst maps. They're just the worst of the best. Like some of these are the worst of the best, but eventually it gets into the crappy ones. So coming in at number 5, we have Grief from Mob of the Dead. Now, not Mob of the Dead. If you were to think that I put Mob of the Dead at the top 5 spot for worst map, you would be mistaken. That is one of my most favorite maps of all time. It's just Grief. Grief is not that fun. Sure, it's like, it's like, it's fun when you're playing with your friends and stuff, but it's like, when you're playing it with, like, random people, it's just not that fun. Like, it's just something about it, like, it's not fun, it's just like, this is supposed to be a cooperative game, and when you get rid of the cooperative aspect, it really is not, it's not bad, but it's not good at the same time, because, Zombies is about working together and getting to a high round. Well, this is about eliminating another team. So not only you're trying to eliminate zombies, but you're also trying to eliminate other players. And Zombies is about surviving waves of zombies, not trying to see what team lasts furthest on Grief. It's sort of ridiculous. And what makes it more ridiculous is you could find, like stuff for some of these kinds of game modes in like World at War and Black Ops. So yeah, what I have to say is it's not like the best. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. What I'm gonna say right now is I did not want to make the list Tranzit this, Tranzit this, Tranzit this, Tranzit this. So instead, I had to pick some other maps. So coming in at number 4, it's not the worst map, not the best map, Buried. My reason for this is the fact that it's fun for a little bit. You get the Ray Gun Mark II, maybe a fire sale. You've got all your perks. You've got like all the wall weapons and everything. But what do you do after that? After you get all the buildables and the perks and everything. You just camp and wait for a high round. It's like that's why I don't like Buried as much, is because to a point, you're just camping. It's like it goes from like really fun to like camp in a corner and wait to see what round you get to. It's pretty crazy how fast it can change from like, okay, we need to go to the witch's house, run, to, well, we need to put the trample steam. We need to camp. If the trample steam breaks, we have to place the trample steam again. And then if that breaks, one of us has to go run up, go get the trample steam, come back down, place the trample steam, etc. It's like a list of like, place trample steam, camp, place trample steam, camp. And for that reason, I put it at number 4. Not too bad, but not the best at the same time. So, coming in at number 3 is Diarize. Now, I'm just going to say right now, I like Diarize, but it's not my favorite. If I had to play Diarize for a whole month, I would not. First things first, PhD Flopper. If you saw it right there, PhD Flopper. The next problem with Diarize, the 2-hit knife zombies. So there are some zombies that are a 1-hit, and there are some of them, like these guys, that are a 2-hit knife. Now, this isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just, it just sort of throws you off on round 1. Let's face it, you guys, it throws you off. The next thing I don't like about Diarize is the elevators. And, Mule Kick. Mule Kick sucks. So anyway, it sucks, because if you want, like, so say this was the Pack-a-Punch. I don't even know what's in here. But say it was the Pack-a-Punch. I can't get the pack-a-punch right now because I don't have the bottom floor open. You know, I don't have that floor beneath us. So I can't tell. And Mule Kick just left. So say you wanted to get Mule Kick at a low round. Well, you can't. So, yeah, that's the next thing I do not like about Last thing I don't like about Die Rise is Who's Who. Now, if you guys notice the same clip twice for 2 top 5s, it's because I'm going to be using this in another top 5. This same clip. So, I'm going to purposely go down just to show how bad it is. Basically. Well, I'm basically just going to play it normal. So, basically, Who's Who is a terrible perk. And it sort of makes the map terrible at the same time. Because, here's what happens. You die, and then it respawns you with a starting pistol. Look at this. There's no way in a million years I could ever get past this. So see, I'm gonna go buy a weapon. I have to buy a weapon as a ghost just to be able to go revive myself. Or you could go buy Quick Revive, which revives you for like a fraction less. So this is 2,000 points. Quick Revive is 500 points on solo. You are saving 1,500 points by buying Quick Revive instead of Who's Who. And the problem with Who's Who is there's a chance you won't even be able to revive yourself. So that is why Die Rise comes in at number 3. I know I said I wasn't gonna hate on Tranzit very much, but coming in at number 2 is Farm. It's a section of Tranzit. Yeah, this basically hints at what number 1's gonna be. Hint, hint, Tranzit. I was like, spoiler alert, Tranzit. Anyway, Farm. I really like Town, actually. Farm. Where do I start? Quick Revive. It's a basic map, and it sucks. Okay. So you have the Galvanicles. It's fun. The map looks boring. It's very pale colors. It's not very fun looking. It's sort of dull. Okay, so you decide, let's walk up here. Let's possibly see what's up here. Double Tap 2.0 is not that bad of a perk. But anyway. So we have the Olympia. So what do we have? We have the Olympia. We have the Galvanicles. And that's about it. I don't even see the M14. So you're stuck with the Olympia and the Galvanicles. So you must think, well, the Olympia must be a really good gun for high rounds. So let's go. And you die before you can even buy the Olympia. Oh, okay, this is probably just gonna be in a blue. So so you're on round 10, and you decide maybe the Olympia is a good gun. So you bought it, and you buy Quick Revive, of course. And you think, well, the Olympia must be a good gun, right? No. Just no. And you're thinking, well, maybe I can pack-a-punch it, right? No. No, you can't. You really cannot pack-a-punch it. There is not pack-a-punch. And when you have a pathetic, pointless gun like the Olympia, it sort of sucks that there's no pack-a-punch. So you're thinking, okay, let's go get the box. Okay. So let's go and get the box. There's only one there's only one box location. You can't even store your gun in the fridge. And you think, well, here's another wall weapon. The MP5. So you think maybe it's good for high rounds. No, it's good for getting points. So anyway, you're thinking, okay, well all these wall weapons are pathetic. So let's go ahead and buy a box. What do you get? Even a more pathetic gun. Just more pathetic gun. And then what happens? You decide, let's move on to the next map. You know what this means. At number 1 is Tranzit. It was pretty obvious. Wink wink, I gave you a spoiler alert on the second one. Anyway, Tranzit is just a bad map. It's just bad. First of all, you can buy this door. Or you can just get out for free with the turbine. Noobs decide, let's go buy the door.
Told you so. Transit. It sucks.
It sort of hurts my eyes trying to play this map. It's so bland. It's just so pale and so bland. It just looks terrible. It's so bland. And then you think, well, this is a change of tone. So you come out and you see all these lights, and then you're like, oh great. So let's go and hop on the bus. Hop on the bus. Boo banana bus. Who gives a crap? This is more like the crappy robot bus. So you get on the bus and you think, well, this wall weapon must be a good weapon. No, it's the B23R. It'll last you like 5 rounds. So you think, okay, let's start our great journey through Tranzit. Okay, so you're on your great adventures through the world of Tranzit. And what do you see in front of you? You see, jet gun part. So you run out, you get the jet gun, and no. So you're stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, and yeah. Well, you have to wait for the bus to come back. And you think, well, I'm stranded out here with a jet gun part. Maybe the jet gun isn't that bad, and maybe this wall weapon isn't too bad either. It's not too bad of a wall weapon. It's not very good either. It's a burst fire. And then the bus just mocks you. It's like, well, you're playing Tranzit, so yeah. It's like that's what happens when you play Tranzit. Oh God, no! What's that noise? What's that noise? No. All right. The next part of this list is the denizens. Oh my God! Look at these things. So they're like these little, they are so hideous, I swear. And how do you get them off? You have to knife the crap out of them. It's not fun. So say, okay, well, let's try to go back and let's start running to the next location. So, you know what, guys, let's actually go do that. Let's actually start doing that. Let's start running over to the next part, to the next place. Yeah, well, no, sorry, the denizens told you no. So you're thinking, okay, well, let's get out of here before the denizens come back. So you just survive as normal till the bus comes back after fighting tons and tons of denizens. Oh God. Yeah, Richtofen, just cough, sorry, max ammo, yeah. It has to be, the bus has returned. Oh God, okay. Well, it's time to go back on our grand adventure through Tranzit. So there's this glitch, which, well, it lets you actually crouch in the seats. So make for a really weird texturing glitch. Anyway, I mean that's crazy. There's not even collision on this stuff. So you're like, well, this next location must be better than that dump. So you think, okay, well, there's a box. So you must think this is a great place. Well, no, it's the now die on for you. So you have a few thoughts going through your head. First of all, maybe speed cola. Maybe you know, guys, let's go and get speed cola. Okay, so you've bought speed cola. So you're gonna go kill some zombies. Well, speed cola isn't working because the power for speed cola isn't on, but you just paid 3,000 for it. So that's fun. Well, that's fun. So you think, well, what else is in this lovely world of Tranzit? So you look around and you see, ooh, the MP5. Not the best gun, not the worst. But you die, so you can't show people the rest of the map. It's such a bad map. If you guys really want to see why it's that bad, just you might want to just figure out for yourself, because I could go on a 2-hour ramble on why Tranzit is so bad. It's crazy. So that's our number 1 spot. It's Tranzit. Just okay. Well, we're back. I decided just to redo this again, just for your guys' entertainment, because of my very sarcastic tone when playing Tranzit. So anyway, you know, you're on the bus. This is totally not the banana bus. So Bloodhound just takes you around whatever. Whatever I said the last time. Blah blah blah. Red eyes. Yeah. So we just wait. We'll wait to go to the box. We'll just wait. Till then, let's go and shoot Bloodhound. Oh god. Yeah, that's Tranzit for you. Anyway, we aren't gonna stop here because I don't even want to show off the jet gun because it's just so pointless. You guys can just look it up on yourselves. Just know yourselves, or you know what? I'll just leave a link to a video where someone actually gets the jet gun, because I do not want to get the jet gun today. So you're like, well, we're back on the grand adventure through Tranzit after dying. And oh look, our friends are back. Great. They're just as stumbly as ever. Fun. So, we're back at the diner yet again. We won't even get speed cola. I already showed that off. So, we buy the store, and we think, let's go and get something good out of the box. Well, we get an RPG. That's just good. So we decide, well, maybe this is good for something. So we decide, let's kill some zombies. Yeah, it has 20 bullets. Yeah, it has like 21 bullets, and it sucks. So we think, well, this is really bad for points. So let's go ahead and get some points. And I'll be back once I get to this. Well, I mean, I was gonna get the zombie shield. No, don't you dare again. No, alright. Well, guys, we're just gonna have to skip the shield. So, again, I'll just leave a link to the shield. I was like, I don't want to have to go through the trouble of getting the shield. So you think, okay, well, the box gave us a crap weapon. It must only be one crap weapon. So we're thinking, well, let's go to this next place. Maybe this place. Maybe this will be Sanctuary. This will be where we'll live. So we keep going, and we're like, well, it just gets sadder and sadder as we go. So we think, maybe this is sanctuary. Maybe we can live here. And what do we see? Good ol' farm. With less perks and a box location. We don't even need to go to farm. We already covered that. So, we already covered why that's crap. So you think, well, maybe it's better in Tranzit, though. Maybe we should just go. So, you buy it, and oh, look, we're back at number 2 again. But look, no quick revive. The Remington, that's actually, okay. One thing I like about Tranzit is that farm has the Remington. That's literally it. So we think, well, maybe we can do some stuff here. Maybe there's something cool we can do here. But the bus leaves before you can. So you think, oh crap, let's hop back on it. So you go, it's round 3. You have an RPG and a pistol. So you think, maybe this next place, this will finally be a good part of Tranzit. Maybe this is the best place in Tranzit. This could be where we'll live. This could be good. So you go, and oh crap, look at that. Zombies in the bus. Well, you need to make sure you don't die of splash damage. Yeah, that's fun. Splash damage. Really a good thing to have when you're stuck in a bus like this. I was like, woohoo, splash damage. So, you're like, well, it stopped finally. So, you decide, let's get off. Maybe this is a good place. Well, there's a shack, a wall weapon, a pretty decent one, actually. So you start heading over once you get a good weapon. So, you buy. So you decide to go buy the AK-74U, which is actually a pretty decent weapon. I'm actually not gonna lie. Well, you think, okay, there must be something cool about the shack. Maybe, or, well, you think, well, maybe it's just like some kind of like restroom with a free weapon in it. So you think, let's actually go buy it. Maybe this is a good part of the map. And then you're like, well, here we go again. So we're down here. And you're thinking, well, what do we do down here? Well, this is where you get the power. You have to build the power. So you think, well, there's the bus. Well, goodbye, bus. It was great knowing you. It was just great. So you decide, well, let's go ahead and just build the power. Maybe this is gonna be the best part of the whole map, is the power. We'll finally be able to use perks without having to use the turbine everywhere. Maybe this is a great place. So you think, well, let's start then. Start heading over. So you'll look for the parts, and you're thinking, well, you finally have the handle. Why won't it let you? And then you're like, well, this is just weird. You're like, am I supposed to look for another part? So you look around and you see a part, and it's a zombie hand. It's like, why couldn't I have ripped that off of any other zombies? So you decide, let's go and finish building the power. Let's turn on the power. And you're like, well, nothing's happening yet except for this madness. And then this thing just keeps getting higher and higher. And what's that? Oh god, it's an electrical zombie. Fun. So let's think. So you think, well, maybe once we get the power on. After 5 minutes. So you get the power. You're like, well, cool. Cool, just cool. And you think, what is that? Could it be another jet gun part? So you decide, let's go grab it. And then you're like, well, now we need to get back up. So you're like, well, you do that. And you jump, and, well, the bus is gone. It's gone. Again. So you finally see that the buses came back for you. It's finally decided, let's not be stupid anymore. Let's actually come back for our passenger. So it comes back for you. And your only response is, well, the bus is our only way to get somewhere good. If there is anywhere good. Because we keep saying this. So, we think, well, now we have a good weapon. Now we're in the bus. The bus is safe. You're like, the bus is safe. Well, then zombies start coming through the bus. So now you have to shoot up hordes and hordes of zombies in a tiny little space that's smaller than Shangri-La. Yeah, that's one good time. It's one good time you get there. So, you decide, maybe there's some great place we can go. And you have a part for the jet gun. You're thinking, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be perfect. So you see some kind of green light, and that's how you know, well, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be a great place to be. So after you've killed like a horde of zombies coming through the bus windows, that you're like glitching to build to at one time. So you get here and you're like, well, I have to buy a door now. So you buy this door. There isn't anything. But look at that. It's some kind of safe. I'm done. If any of you want to see how bad Transit is, go try it for yourself. I'm done.